Greetings everyone, it's Nick here from Nick's News and Reviews, and it's about time we looked at a game on the PlayStation. It's TOCA 2 Touring Cars, published by Codemasters in 1999. Didn't come out on too many other systems to my knowledge. I think it came out on the PC a year before in 1998. Was known in the US as Touring Car Challenge, but essentially it was the same game with a bit of different music. I'm going to have to turn this menu music off because you never know nowadays whether you get hit by a copyright strike updating everything to YouTube, so we'll have to turn that off. Now this is a sequel to TOCA Touring Cars, funnily enough. It's a bit of an advancement over that. Teams are up to date for the following season. Track's a bit more detailed, the graphics are a bit better, but still look a little bit dated. Now this is a simulation, not an arcade, which means it's really easy to spin the car, which I'll probably do. A number of different options there, the support races, but we'll go to championship. Now each round is divided into two sort of races, like a sprint race and a feature race. The sprint race is just a few laps, the feature race is a bit longer. The championship consists of about 8 tracks, I think. Thruxton, Donington Park, Silverstone Croft, Alton Park, Brands Hatch, Snetterton and Knock Hill. The further you get in the game, you can unlock bonus tracks and cars. A number of cars you can choose, but I think the Renault is the best car in this season, so we'll probably select that. Now this game is good because the cars can take physical damage, which in Gran Turismo at the time you couldn't. So it's not too bad, but a bit tricky, takes a while to get the hang of it. And I haven't really played this game for, well, this is about 2002, I don't think. So, yes, we won't be doing the whole championship. We're at Thruxton. I haven't bothered setting up my car. We're on standard mode. It does go all the way up to hard or expert. So first we're going to have to qualify. And I think Tiff Nadell might give us some tips or some speech at the start.
Hello and welcome to the 1998 British Touring Car Championship.
Hello, Tiff.
Last season saw a whitewashing of the opposition by the Renault team, with Alain Menu winning the BTCC trophy.
Well, I'm his teammate now.
Can they repeat last year's success with a new rookie driver in the team?
That's me. Where's the dead cert, isn't it?
Is our venue today for the first action of the season.
Here we go.
And we're really being spoilt by the weather here today.
Good.
It's lovely and
yeah,
sunny,
it does rain on other stages, which makes it even trickier. Now the car feels like it's on ice. So let's qualify. There's a number of different race views in this. Oh, I won't bother tuning things up. What could possibly go wrong?
So on we go.
Thruxton.
To the first qualifying
all the
session
tracks are based in the
TOCA
UK
rules
in
for
this.
qualifying give the drivers only one lap to prove their mettle before the race
So
itself
qualify.
begins.
Now this is essential. I get in a good position here.
Them to the back of the grid.
I'm in the wrong angle.
Should be very high indeed.
Whoops! Oh dear! Oh dearie me! That's great. That's great. Now the qualifying position is extremely important in the sprint race, and I've just done that. I was just trying to find my right view. This is my favourite view. The in-cockpit view is a bit challenging. You want to do the whole race like that. Chase view, you don't really get a feel for it. It'd be better if it was if it's arcade, the chase view every time. But if it's simulation, you need to be on the nose a little bit. So I'm trying to remember the track. I want to stay on the racing lines as much as I can. But if you accelerate at the wrong point round bends or brake at the wrong point, the car's going to spin out of all control. So hopefully I'm making it look easier than it really is because, you know, it just feels to me I'm on the edge of disaster the whole time. Slight pop-up in the distance there of those trees, so they're not really that smooth. But the sky is good, it's graded in, so it's not just one blue rectangle, it does have a bit of depth there. But try and ignore that pop-up a little bit, because if I can get to the actual race bit, then it starts getting a bit exciting. Now I've got to slam on the brakes by memory. So it's going to take me a few laps to get up to speed on this, I think. I think I broke way too early. There's a tight chicane here, right then left then the finishing straight. But we already know I'm going to be at the back because of that duff spin I did at the start. There's a bit of lens flare. I think JJ Abrahams might have been involved, or Abrams. Right, that'll put us at the back, I think.
Let's take a look at the starting grid for the next race.
Yeah, let's. I'm pretty excited.
So the session draws
I'm
to
not
a close.
there. Anthony Reid's
the
at
grid
pole.
for the first time this year is Nissan's Anthony Reid. A poor lap
Oh
there
dear, I'm
means
at the
new
back.
Renault
Nick,
driver will
just
be
behind
starting
Will
from the
Hoy
back
and
of the
Derek
grid.
Warwick. And I think the sprint race is only about 4 laps. Now, if you don't get enough points after each 2 races, you risk getting knocked out.
The start of a race is always important, but the start of the short sprint race is critical. Let's see what happens.
That's what I was just telling them, Tiff. So I'm right at the back in 16th place. The top 10 places score, so I've got about 4 laps to get to the front. And it's a bit like Destruction Derby stunt car racing at the start here, because, there's more cars than track. So let's just take it easy. I've got a speed advantage in this car, but they've left me behind already. Right, I've got to concentrate here. This first bend is a bit challenging to get right. Whoa. Ooh, just about got away with that. Can I get these guys on the inside? Whoops. Oh, sorry, fella. I think I just knocked Will Hoy about the place. If you're watching, Will Hoy, sorry about that. Right, so that's one place. So there's time checks. I'm 1.13 seconds behind Derek Warwick, so he's the next one up. In the sprint race, you don't need to make a pit stop. It's just flat out. In the feature race, which I think it's going to be about 9 laps on this, you do. So a bit of pit stop strategy when you want to make the pit stop. Now I'm gaining these midfield pack. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, yeah. I'm a lot quicker than some of these cars. Now there's that very tight bend up here. Hopefully I can get someone under braking. You can risk taking a glance behind you, but then it just means you can't see where you're going. Oh, that's tricky. Whoops. Well, that wasn't the best you'd ever see that corner taken, but I'm up into 11th. So I've made up 5 places in 1 lap. Top 10 score, so hopefully I can get some points here. This is touring cars, but this is extremely well programmed. I mean, the graphics don't compare to modern day, but it's a perfect difficulty level for me. It does feel exciting. Yeah, you can probably go flat out round here if you get the line right. I know if I don't concentrate, I'm going to be off. We've just gone past Gianni Morbidelli. He used to be in Formula 1. That's Derek Warwick to my right. We've got past him. He used to be in Formula 1 as well. Oops, I've been tagged up. Oh, there we go. It's as easy as that. I think Derek Warwick tagged me from behind. And I've got all that work to do again. Yeah, 14th. That's bad. Deary me. Maybe I should do a TOCA touring car blundering series where I try and do the whole championship. What do you think? Could you stay with that? I think it was easier to say with the Tomb Raider blundering, wasn't it? We'll have that as an idea. Let's just see how we do at Thruxton first of all. Yeah, I'm miles behind now. What we got? We're 4 seconds behind Dinkcliffe. Fractionally ahead of Will Hoy. He must have span as well in that accident. Very slow around there. Extremely slow. There's no one behind me. Immediately behind me. Harvey, 4.32 seconds. So let's just concentrate on trying to close that down. But overall, I'm impressed with this game. I played Touring Cars 1 a hell of a lot. And the problem with that is on the last lap, I don't know if it was a bug or anything, the opposition cars went very, very slow, as if it was a parade lap. So you could really make a lot of time. This one really addresses that. The tracks look pretty different. The support car, good. You can do Formula Ford, unlock a number of different sports cars in other modes and race them. I think you can race minis as well. So it's very varied, but it was up against Gran Turismo, the daddy, which was to take charge of everything. I don't know if this game's been remade in the modern era, but it'd be pretty good if it was. Great fun. I've only got this lap and the next one. Trees pop up. I don't think I'm going to do it. Yeah, so that's going to make it very tough in the feature race next, although we do have another qualifying lap. So I think I'd have to win that race. See my split there? I'm 4 tenths quicker than I've been in any other lap. Hooray! But hopefully I can take what I've learned on this. I think I'm getting used to the track now, although that's very slow again by me. Hopefully I can take what I've learned to be quicker the next time round. And I can sort of like take my time in overtaking people. So 1.47 seconds quicker.
Repeat, this is the final lap.
Thanks mate, it's the final lap. Well, I can see that on my display. What's a bit warming is heartening. I'm actually catching up the field again. I'm glad I didn't do this on easy mode. I think to begin with, standard mode is probably my level. I can sense myself getting better. Can you? Not sure how to do on the other. See, look, I'm 2 seconds quicker now. I'm much quicker than when I first started. If I did this again, I'll probably be in the lead. It's knowing which bits you can go flat out on. When you get the confidence that you know you're not going to spin, like this bend is very tricky. If I brake at the wrong point or drift out, I'll probably lose it. But those cars ahead of me are just too far away. I think I'm going to finish 14th, which isn't a scoring position, unfortunately. I might be wrong, but I think Alan Menu won the championship in this season. I think a bit later, I think Nigel Mansell had a go at touring cars, maybe. Yeah, 2.28 seconds, so I've held that time all the way around. Yeah, I'm too far back to get these boys under braking. Yeah, I'm getting better at that last chicane, but I could probably be a bit better. Yeah, 14th. That's not good. My quickest lap, though. What's Tiff going to say? Full of praise? I'm sure he will be. View replay. You can view a replay of the whole race if you want, but we won't be doing that.
Let's take a look then at the final
Rydell
positions. So, as the dust settles,
Menu
it's
third.
the first visit to the top of the podium this year for
You get a point for
Rickard
getting pole
Rydell.
position. Where did I finish?
A poor result there for the
Damn.
newcomer, and that's not going to do his
So I dropped
championship
14 seconds in
ambitions
4
any
laps,
good
but I
at
did
all.
spin out, and I was tagged, wasn't I, by Derek Warwick, who ended up coming last. Thoroughly deserved. Yeah, it's that problem. When I tried alongside Will Hoy and Derek Warwick, it all went wrong. But let's qualify for the feature race. We've got a bit more time to sort it out. It's still sunny. We take the Renault out.
It's being touted as the one-shot
I'm not
showdown.
sure
The
what
new
difference it
rule
makes depending on what
giving
car
each
you have. There might be
driver
slightly
only
different
one lap to set
speeds.
their fastest time.
So I'm going to
Let's
stay
take
in
a
this
look.
Renault. If indeed I do a blundering series based on this. Thruxton. I don't recall ever seeing a race at Thruxton. Right, let's do a bit better this time. Well, I haven't spanned, so I'm already doing better than the previous qualifying. Just dab the brakes slightly. Probably could have done that a bit quicker. Could floor this. No, I didn't. I eased off the accelerator there. That was a bit pussyfooting around. I could have floored that as well. So I think I could probably go about a second and a half quicker around there. Maybe in 2 seconds. As long as I get a mid-grid position or above, I'd be very happy with that. What we're doing, 137 miles an hour seems to be the top speed. There is an option to reduce the downforce for a bit of extra speed, but then the car gets even more slippery to control. It's essential on expert mode or hard mode to actually tweak that. Get the maximum out of your car on each track. Otherwise you're just using a general setup, which I am here. I think the other cars might have more downforce than me on this particular one. That flatters me slightly. That was safe without being spectacular. So I'd say that was a safe lap. But you only get 1 lap to qualify, so you might as well go for it. Where's that put me,
Let's
Tiff?
take a look at the starting grid for the next race.
Yeah, please.
And with all the qualifying laps complete, it's the first pole of the season.
Yeah, about
to
3 seconds
David
slower.
Leslie.
Lost
And
a lot of
that's
it at the
great
start.
Drive by the new Renault driver. He ends up starting from 4th on the grid.
I'll settle with that. We're on the second row of the grid. Bit more practice, I could probably get pole quite easily. So what do you think's going to happen in this race? We've got 9 laps, I think. So I hope you got a cup of tea ready. This could take a while if we don't crash. Yeah, the time is 8 o'clock, according to that.
So as we move on to
Look
the
at that
next
at the top.
round,
You must
the
finish
sunshine
first to continue in the
remains,
championship.
making
But that's a bit of a
conditions for
tall
the
order
feature
from
race
4th.
very much the same as they were for the sprint race. There are rumours around the pit lane concerning the newcomer's status in the team.
Oh dear.
He really is under pressure to
Oh
perform
dear.
today.
It's only my second race. Why do they want me to win? They must get a few drivers like that. Right, I need a good start. I don't know what the secret is to good start. Generally I get a bad one. Let's try and maintain 4th. If I cut in, that might help. Yeah, it's not the best of starts. No one's coming past. Oh, someone's passed me. Who's that? I'm trying to read their name in the back windscreen. Right, brake. Go. Oh, so I've been tagged. Disaster. Keep it going. Keep it going. I'm right at the back of the grid, so qualifying was for naught. That's awful. See, I went into that corner too slow, that's my weakness, and then they all piled into the back of me. So I'm going to have to be a bit aggressive here, there's nothing to lose. I think we just got Muller. Oh, really ploughing through, so that was a great recovery, really. It's Will Hoy again, is it? No, it isn't Will Hoy, so oops! Oh man. It's this edge of the seat stuff. How is this car staying on the road? Right, I've got him. I'm a lot quicker down here. We're up into 10th. Made up 6 positions already. Whoops! Ooh. Good well, hold on here. There is an option in this game to drive around the wrong way and smash into everyone, but you start getting warnings and points deducted and then eventually banned for life. Johnny Morbidelli, let's take him on the braking. Good, and I've broken too early. Whoops, I was lucky not to get tagged there. So 9th, I'll settle with that after that disaster in the first lap. There's a bit of daylight between me and the next person. Right, 124.9.
Pit lane is open. Pit crew ready when you are.
So we can pit at any point now. Oh, getting a bit of drive through here. 2 cars done on the outside. Right, didn't get tagged that time. I'll take that at decent speed. Clip that apex. Right, getting better around there, but still not perfect. I think I've got this bloke. T. Harvey. Cut to the inside. Oh! Yeah, it's not going to take much to spin off here. Oh, I feel like I'm on ice. That's it, I've got him. Right, got him 6th place. We need to win, it says. Right, will I pit at the end of this or the next lap? Or should I do a really late pit stop? It's all about getting clean air, I think, when you come out. 7 seconds quicker than last time, but this is lap 2, so that's not surprising. We can do this still. I don't know how far ahead the first place is. Needs to be quick around here, though. I think we'll pit on the next lap. We're in 5th. Obviously people are pitting now.
Hell of a lap. That's the fastest so far.
Good, I'm the fastest on the circuit. I lost a lot of ground here early on. That's not too bad, probably the best I've done it.
The car ahead has still got to come in.
That was a bit tight. Car ahead has still got a pit.
The first pit stops are being made now.
Okay. 0.36 seconds quicker than last time. Gradually improving. T. Harvey ahead of me. Is that Tom Harvey? He brakes round here ever so slightly. See a bit of brake dust. I can floor it. But yeah, his car is going a bit quick. Come on, Renault, speed up. I think Jason Plato in this season was the other second driver, which we've replaced. So if you're watching Plato, I hope I'm not letting you down. 0.63 seconds quicker. Well, I'm getting better. It's Will Hoy. Is it? It says Will Hoy. Is he behind me or in front of me? We'll duck into the pits, I think. Here we go. Right, I can't quite remember what to do here.
Pit lane speed.
Change tyres. Cuts to cockpit view.
Brake.
2D man on the right there doing something. Jumping about, I think.
Yeah.
Don't know. Is he on quicksand? Stop, it says. Well, I couldn't read that. Let's go. We're down on the jacks. Oh, we've lost lots of position. That's taken us down to 12th. Maybe we should have stayed out. But hopefully all the other cars haven't pitted yet, so we can get past them when in the pit. So we need to do some quick laps while we've got clean air. This game's a corker. I'm loving this game. This is great. I certainly should have played this more times over the years. It's quite competitive. My heart's racing. You know, when it comes to racing games, what makes it good, apart from the graphics and the sound, is how competitive is it compared to your skills? Is it a challenge or not? So sometimes you'll get a game with superior graphics, but if you're winning all the time quite easily without hardly any effort, you're going to lose interest. Games like this, gold dust. Well done, Codemasters. 1999 it came out on the PlayStation 1. I haven't got the original game anymore, Touring Cars 1 I mean. I should try and get that. It might be available as a download on PSN, the PSN network, I'm not sure. Next up is Anthony Reid. He's a quite good driver, so I imagine he's done a pit stop early as well.
The car ahead has already made their stop.
Damn, so we're racing in for position then directly. 12th, 11th, 9th. Right, so we made out a few positions there.
You need to win this race.
Yes, I know. I need to win the race. I'm not confident. We've got not too many more laps left, to be honest. Let's just concentrate on trying to beat best laps. I've done that better before, haven't I? Yeah, I wasn't wide enough there. Let's get the split. I think it's slower. No, it's quicker by 2 tenths. So there's still room I can find. Reid extended the gap over me on that bit, so I'm poor at the first part of the lap and good on the second part of the lap. But I think the top speed of this Renault is helping me out, because this is a long straight here, although it's slightly curved. It's buying me extra time. That white dot on the horizon. I'm sure it's going to get a lot closer under braking for the chicane at the end. If you were wondering, this is automatic gears. I'm not sure if you can set it up for manual. I bet you probably could, but that'd be ultra difficult. 3 tenths quicker. Maybe when you've been playing it for a while you can do manual gears, but I'll be glancing down at the joystick and then I glance up and I'll span out. Maybe if you had a steering wheel and a proper set of gears, which I've always wanted for a game, especially Gran Turismo. I've always wanted that setup, but I haven't got the room for it. I can make room. 1.46 seconds quicker. That's a huge lap. I get a massive drive off there. I'm a lot quicker than them through this bit. And then I lose it through the 2 bends. Oh, we're 8th now. Anthony Reid. Yeah, that's bad.
Has already come in.
I know, you told me that. Reid's already come in. Just ahead of him, it looks like Menu. 8th. Yeah, they certainly accelerate out of there much quicker. If I could get that bit done, I'd be a bit of a diva on this track. Thruxton. Whereabouts in the UK is Thruxton, anyway? Not sure. The car can't go any quicker at top speed. Lose a couple of mph around there. Right, are we too far away to launch an overtake? It's tricky because the car gets so unbalanced under braking for the chicane. Maybe I'll do a late brake. Yeah. I'll get the drive early. Floor it early. Still not happy with that. Yeah, slower by 1.6 seconds. Oops. Got on the inside. Is he going to let me through? He's going to let me through. He's going to force a crash. Oh, we clipped each other.
The car ahead has already
5th.
made their stop.
Oops. I was lucky to get away with that. Right, might be a steward's inquiry there, but we're not penalised. I caused a spin, but I've lost a lot of time there on Menu. But I'm in 5th. Yeah, see, look, 2 seconds that cost me. Reid's still ahead. Paul Radish below. Just lap 7, 8 and 9. Am I going to do it? Comment below if I am. You've got more faith than I have. So we're gradually learning the lap. I think other tracks are a bit more complicated than this. I think Silverstone got some very fast spins as well. Croft is a bit tight to memory. Donington's a good one. And Knock Hill's a bit tight to my memory. Brands Hatch and Snetterton, other good tracks. Different landmarks. Whoa. But, oh, that was cool. I was lucky not to spin there, but I was almost at right angles. I bet I've got cars right up my bonnet now, haven't I? No, I've still got a bit of ground. But we've only got 2 laps left. And I'm not going to catch Anthony Reid like this.
Only 2 laps to go.
I'm in 4th place. Unless any of these cars in front of me do a late pit stop for any reason. But I'm a rookie driver, said Tiff Nadell at the start, so this is only my 2nd race, really. But if I don't win, they're going to sack me. It's pretty harsh stuff. Unless any of these 3 in the lead do a major mistake, although I can see one of them, which I believe is Anthony Reid, I'm not going to get past them. Unless they hold each other up. Oops, I just went on the grass there. Lucky not to spin right round. But that would be my luck, really. And I wasn't tagged at the start. They spun me right round, didn't they? On that first corner. If that hadn't happened, who knows? I'll save that for the after race interview. Head of James Thompson. Well, this last lap has got to be awesome. That's probably the best I've ever done, that last chicane. Lap time. Slower again. 3 tenths.
Repeat, this is the final lap.
Well, 3 tenths, it's close to my quickest lap, isn't it? Now I can see two of them up front. It's a bit hard to tell on the graphics. Yeah, I can see two cars. Don't know if that's a lap ride or someone actually in the race. Oh yeah, that's the best I've ever done that, surely. Split? No! A tenth down. 1.4 seconds behind Menu. He's my teammate. So why should they sack me if I got this close to my teammate in my second out of a race? And Alan Menu, remember, was going on to win this. I'm running out of track to do this, aren't I, people? Come back! Pit stop. See, this is the original game. They'd be going really slow now and I could just catch up and overtake, but it's not happening this time. Touring cars. It used to be on the TV every weekend or every other weekend. This I used to enjoy watching it, and then suddenly it disappeared. Probably Sky's got it or someone. Well, I've definitely got fourth. I'm going to be off the podium here. Well, I'm quite pleased because I haven't played this game for probably decades, but it's not good enough in the programmer's eyes. Maybe we'll do some blundering of this championship, I don't know. Fourth! I think I'm going to get sacked, you know. Curse you, Renault! You replay? Nah.
Here's how the race finished. A top 5 finish for the newcomer then, and I'm sure he'll be very grateful of the championship points.
I will be, if I don't get sacked. Hopefully I won't, eh? Yeah, I've done good in my second race, they wouldn't sack me.
Here then is the current BTCC
Look, I'm sixth in the championship after 2 races. I'm ahead of Peacocks and Morbidelli. And Bincliffe. And Warwick. Not Warwick Davis. Second, see? We're second in the constructors, that's not bad. You failed to get enough points.
Problems getting to grips with the car this season.
What?
And ultimately, it looks like it has cost him his
Tiff,
seat.
Tiff, that was rubbish. Renault, that was rubbish. I was getting better all the time. Oh, curses you. Anyway, that's a great game nonetheless. Hope you liked having a look at that one. That was TOCA Touring Cars 2 on the PlayStation 1, as they call it nowadays. I hope you liked having a look at that one. It's from 1999. Until next time, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.